Imagine turning a neglected patch of land into a stunning garden masterpiece with minimal effort. Sounds impossible, right? Well, not anymore. Welcome to the world of lazy gardening, where stunning landscapes are created with ease. We've all been there, overwhelmed by the time and knowledge a beautiful garden seemingly requires. But what if I told you there's a simpler way? A method that makes gardening a breeze, yet still yields breathtaking results. Stay tuned to discover the secrets of lazy gardening and transform your garden into a stunning oasis. Lazy gardening doesn't mean neglecting your garden, it's about working smarter, not harder. Now you might be wondering, what exactly is the principle of lazy gardening? Well, it's pretty simple. It's all about choosing the right plants, designing your garden smartly, and adopting efficient watering methods. Let's start with the plants. Opt for low-maintenance varieties that require less care but still pack a punch in terms of visual appeal. Think perennials like daylilies or foliage plants like hostas. Next, smart design. A well-planned garden minimizes effort and maximizes enjoyment. Consider grouping plants with similar needs together and creating focal points that draw the eye. Finally, efficient watering. Overwatering isn't just a waste of water, it's also a waste of your time. Invest in a good irrigation system that does the job for you. With these principles, you can create a thriving garden and still have time to enjoy it. A healthy garden starts with healthy soil, and guess what? You don't need to be a soil scientist to achieve this. Let's dive right into it. One of the easiest ways to improve soil health is through composting. Now, composting might sound like a chore, but it's surprisingly simple. All you need is organic waste from your kitchen, think vegetable peelings, coffee grounds, eggshells, and a simple compost bin. Over time, these scraps break down into nutrient-rich compost that your plants will love. It's a win-win situation. You're reducing waste and at the same time feeding your garden. Next, let's talk about mulch. Mulch is like a protective blanket for your soil. It helps retain moisture, suppresses weeds, and even improves soil structure as it decomposes. It could be straw, wood chips, or even shredded leaves. Just spread a layer of it around your plants and let it work its magic. Now, on to natural fertilizers. Synthetic fertilizers might give quick results, but they're like junk food for your plants. They provide a quick burst of nutrients, but they don't improve the soil's long-term health. On the other hand, natural fertilizers like manure or bone meal provide a slow and steady supply of nutrients, and they're great for promoting soil health. What's the payoff for all this? Well, healthier soil means healthier plants. You'll notice your plants are more resistant to pests and diseases. They'll be more vigorous and they'll produce more flowers and fruits. Plus, healthier soil also means less watering and less fertilizing. So, in the long run, you're saving time, effort, and resources. And the best part? All these methods are easy to implement. You don't need any fancy equipment or special skills. You just need a bit of patience and a love for your garden. So, take a step towards healthier soil today. Start composting, use some mulch, try out natural fertilizers. You'll be amazed at the difference it makes. Remember, healthy soil equals a healthy garden. Planting the right plants at the right time can save you a ton of work and disappointment. Let's dive into the seasonal planting guide that will help you maintain a stunning, yet low-maintenance garden throughout the year. As we embrace the freshness of spring, it's the perfect time to plant your perennial flowers. These hardy plants, such as hostas and daylilies, are a lazy gardener's dream. They return year after year, requiring little care and providing a burst of color to your garden. As spring fades into summer, we transition to drought-tolerant plants. These are your sunflowers, zinnias, and lavender. Their resilience in the face of the summer sun means less watering and more time for you to relax in your garden oasis. As the leaves start to fall, autumn is upon us. This is the time for planting bulbs. Think tulips, daffodils, and crocuses. These beauties will lie dormant through the winter, ready to burst into life come spring. It's like planting tiny time capsules of color. Winter might seem like a time for gardeners to hibernate, but not for the lazy gardener. Evergreen shrubs are your winter warriors. Rhododendrons, boxwood, and holly not only withstand the winter chill, but also provide a lush green landscape when everything else seems to be sleeping. Remember, the key is to choose plants that are native to your region. They're already adapted to the climate and soil conditions, which means less work for you in the long run. Also, keep in mind that a well-planned garden is not only about the plants. Consider incorporating elements like stones, pebbles, or garden sculptures. These require no maintenance at all, yet they add an element of interest to your garden, giving it a unique character. With this guide, you'll have a beautiful garden all year round without breaking a sweat. So why not start planting your garden today? With the right plants at the right time, you'll be well on your way to creating a stunning, low-maintenance garden that's the envy of your neighborhood. Did you know that attracting pollinators to your garden can boost its health and beauty? Let's delve into the fascinating world of pollinators and how they can transform your garden into a vibrant ecosystem. Pollinators are nature's little helpers. They include bees, butterflies, birds, and even bats. They play a crucial role in plant reproduction by transferring pollen from the male parts of a flower to the female parts. This process results in the production of fruits and seeds, giving us a bountiful harvest and a garden filled with color and life. Attracting these valuable creatures is easier than you might think. One of the simplest ways is to plant native flowers. Native plants are like a beacon for pollinators, offering them the food they need to survive. They are adapted to your local climate and soil conditions, making them low-maintenance additions to your garden. Consider adding plants like sunflowers, coneflowers, and milkweed to your garden. These plants are not only beautiful but also offer nectar and pollen that attract a wide variety of pollinators. Remember, the more diverse your plant selection, the more diverse your pollinator visitors will be. Providing water sources is another way to entice pollinators. A simple bird bath or a shallow dish filled with water can make a big difference. If you want to go the extra mile, consider installing a small pond or a water feature. The sound of trickling water can lure pollinators from afar. Lastly, remember to avoid using harmful pesticides. These chemicals can harm or even kill pollinators. Instead, opt for organic and natural pest control methods to ensure the safety of these valuable creatures. By attracting pollinators, you're not only beautifying your garden, but also contributing to local biodiversity. So, next time you step into your garden, know that you're not just a gardener, but also a steward of the environment, playing a part in safeguarding our precious ecosystems. You might be wondering, do these lazy gardening techniques actually work? Well, the proof is in the pudding, or in this case, the petunias. Imagine a garden, once overrun with weeds and parched plants, now flourishing, brimming with vibrant blooms and lush greenery. That's the power of lazy gardening. Picture this, a garden that looked more like a barren wasteland transformed into a verdant oasis. How is this possible, you ask? It's all thanks to the simple yet powerful principles of lazy gardening. By focusing on soil health, planting according to the seasons, and attracting pollinators, even the most neglected of gardens can be revived. Let's consider an example. A garden, once filled with struggling plants and sparse patches of grass, is now a paradise of blooming flowers and lush vegetation. This transformation didn't happen overnight, nor did it require back-breaking labor. It was the result of strategic, lazy gardening techniques, and it's not just about the aesthetics. These methods have a positive impact on the environment too. Healthier soil means less erosion and better water retention. Attracting pollinators helps to maintain biodiversity. So by embracing lazy gardening, you're not only crafting a stunning garden but also contributing to a healthier planet. So if you're still skeptical, just remember, every beautiful garden you see could be the product of a lazy gardener. As you can see, lazy gardening techniques can have a stunning effect on your garden. Now that you're equipped with these lazy gardening techniques, it's time to put them into action. Remember, the beauty of lazy gardening is that it's not about working harder, but smarter. It's about embracing the wonders of nature and leveraging it to create a garden that's not only stunning but also eco-friendly and low maintenance. Imagine the satisfaction of stepping out into your backyard, cup of coffee in hand, and witnessing a garden that's vibrant, lush, and alive with the buzz of pollinators. All this, achieved with minimal effort on your part. Doesn't that sound wonderful? The power to create such a garden is in your hands. We've equipped you with the knowledge, now it's your turn to apply it. Let's make your garden a haven for relaxation and a testament to the beauty that nature can provide. Don't forget to subscribe for more gardening tips. Happy lazy gardening!